How y'all doing? This is Rod Burnham, aka Preacher Man R&B, and this is another episode of Retro TV 91. And this time I'm reviewing DC's Legends of Tomorrow Season 3, Episode 4. And what happens on this week's episode? The Legends have to go back to 1988 because Ray Palmer has disappeared out of the timeline because he died in 1988. They go back to try to figure out why he died. And when they go back, Ray Palmer comes back to life or whatever. And they find out that the young Ray Palmer has got a Dominator baby and is keeping it and trying to be friends with it, they're pretty much basing this off of E.T., except for Ray Palmer has a Dominator instead of the E.T. story or whatever. And the government's trying to get this Dominator, and Ray Palmer is trying to save him, and the government comes and runs after Ray Palmer and them, and the young Ray Palmer, and Zori is trying to get him to stop and let them take the Dominator back to his mother, and young Ray Palmer's not having this. And the older Ray Palmer, Adam, has shrunk down to miniature size and is in the backpack with the Dominator because he had to hide from the young Ray Palmer. And the government has called him, and they take him back to the lab, and the young Ray Palmer is trying to get into the laboratory with the baby Dominator, and one of the agents shoots the young Ray Palmer, and that's what kills Ray Palmer. In the past, what happened before, and this time it's starting to happen again, but Adam and Zori come and stop him before this happens, and the baby Dominator mind controls the agents that are trying to kill it or whatever. And young Ray Palmer showed the baby Dominator an old musical, and this is what the baby Dominator put in the agent's head, that way they could get away. And they all meet up at one central point because the mother of the Dominator's chasing after Citizen Steel and Vixen because they had found the mother Dominator and wants this baby, and they're just chasing after them too. And they all meet in the middle, and young Ray Palmer has to give Gumball, the baby Dominator, to his mother, and then they beam up and they leave. And while this is all happening, McRory, Jax, and Martin Stein go back to the year 2017 and go to this year and go for Martin Stein's grandbaby being born, and that's why he's been going on and off the ship a lot. And what McRory thinks is that he's working with the time period, but he really isn't. He's going to see his daughter and going to see his grandbaby. And that's all that really happened on this week's episode. My question for y'all is, now that we find out that Jax wants to split from Martin Stein, what's going to happen with it? As always, Preacher Man on this side, not that's GG Lawson's with another episode of Retro TV 91. See you guys.